Alright.
I mean, does Ash count? She watches the.
Yeah, but she's nowhere near where she was. Anyways. So, I'm gonna start off from the top of the list of things. If you are comfortable with something, we can go ahead and skip it. But, it's up to you. If you want to do a recap of something, or if you just want to skip it.
Yeah.
Alright, what I usually like to start off with is the tank. The first thing I like to cover with the tank is speed climbing. So how are you with speed climbing?
Can't do it at all.
Alright, then let's try and go over it. First off, what I want you to do, though, really quick, is I want you to lower your in-game music volume.
I'll just turn it off. I assume it doesn't really matter.
Nah, not for now. I mean, obviously, when you're playing a game music will help you hear when the tank is up or which is up, etc. But for right now, it'd be best so that you can just hear me as clearly as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's fucking loud, man.
Damn it, Power. Stop being such a third wheel. Alright, so I'm going to spawn myself up as the tank here. Alright, now what I want you to do is spectate me. I mean, you know the difference in speed climbing and normal climbing, the speed, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so just spectate my tank in first person mode and tell me when you're there.
Okay.
Alright, so there are 4 different methods to speed climbing, but I'm only going to cover 2 here. So, the first method is going to be called the downright method. So, coming at the ladder. Now, I'm going to be aiming 90 degrees to the right and 90 degrees downward. Now, the trick here is you need to make sure that your side is to the ladder. If you're facing the ladder or facing away from the ladder, this will not work. So, once I have my side to the ladder, I'm going to press the keys A and S together, and it speed climbs me upward. Now, if I want to speed climb back downward, all I gotta do is press the exact opposite keys on the keyboard. So, since I pressed A and S to go up, I'm gonna press W and D to go back down. Alright. Now, the next method is called the upright method. Some people say that it's a bit more difficult, but it has its benefits. It's the same idea. 90 degrees to the right, 90 degrees upward. And with this, you got to make sure again that you're not facing the ladder, you're not facing away from it, and just press the keys W and A. And again, to speed climb back down, S and D. Alright, you got that?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to spawn you up and you go ahead and give it a try.
Is he doing it?
Yep. Why don't you watch the stream, Power? I'm sure you can get a good recap out of all of this.
I've seen that stuff like so many times, dude.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Very useful. You can use it
Do I
as
get a high
anything.
five?
I mean,
You get a golden star.
yeah, I don't think the high five works. Alright, so yeah, that's the speed climbing. You know, it's very useful. You want to make it into every single climb. So just do some practice like this, where you're going to be jumping at the ladder and do the downright and just press the speed climb. Just jump at the ladder and go straight into the downright. Very good. Alright. Now the next thing here, which is related to the ladder, it's pretty simple, but a lot of people forget about it, is basically it's ladder launching. All you're doing is once you're on the ladder, you press spacebar. And you see how as the tank, and even as a survivor, but this is really useful for the tank, how I go flying from the ladder, and this lets you try and catch up to maybe some survivor that's coming up, decides to shoot you in the ass, and he's overextending. You can fly off the ladder and, you know, end up in his face and give him a good punch before you try and get out again.
Yeah, I usually don't think about that. It's very basic, but I don't.
Alright, so you got a grip on all that. So, the next thing I'd like to cover is jump rocking. Now, do you know what a jump rock is?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Alright, now
And
can
I-
you do them consistently?
It's cool,
no,
huh?
not at all. Yeah,
Alright.
it is pretty cool.
Alright, well, let me help you with the consistency here. Now, to get a consistent jump rack, you need to get a feel, and, you know, it'll become second nature the more you do it. Now, it's a sequence of buttons. You're not supposed to press them at the exact moment. You gotta press them in a sequence. So it's gonna be rock, followed by spacebar. You gotta press them very quickly. It'll almost feel as though you're pressing them at the exact same time, but if you do press them at the exact same time, you'll just hear your tank grunt as he jumps.
It's tough. Even pros have trouble with it on really good servers like Surplease.
Well, it's because on Surplease servers you have a smaller window to do it. That
Yeah.
means that they're not doing it quick enough.
I don't think I'm doing this.
No, you're not. You'll know when you're doing it because you'll be in the air while going into third person mode.
And picking up a rock.
So
obviously.
rock and jump.
Rock, then jump.
Do you need a running start, or can you?
You can do it while standing still. Some people find that standing still, it's easy to get a understanding of it. Some people feel that while moving, they get a better understanding of it too. There you go, you got one. There's two. It takes practice. Very nice.
Just wait till you see haymakers.
No, the haymakers are pretty easy. Alright.
Yeah, but they're cooler.
Alright, so now what I want you to do now is get on top of this little plant area and just do a couple jump racks off of this.
What exactly is the benefit to this, though?
It lets you keep a bit more movement while picking up a rock. So as you see right here, this is me just picking up a rock. You see the entire time I'm just sitting there. Such an easy target. I'm also not moving, whereas with the jump rock, I move just a little bit while still picking up a rock. Now, as you see, the difference is negligible on the ground, but if I were to come from a rooftop, you see how when I land on the ground, I'm almost ready to throw a rock. Very nice. Alright, so let's try and do one more from there. Very nice.
Yeah, it takes practice, man.
I think I sort of get it.
Alright.
It's just, yeah, the timing is hard to get used to.
Alright, now for
Yeah.
this next part, I want you to speed climb up the ladder and try and do 3 successful jump racks from it. Very nice.
Thanks.
Alright, one more.
Yeah.
Alright, one thing to note with the speed climbing is you don't need to do the 9 degrees to the right and the 90 degrees downward. You could literally just jump into it while already facing the downright method. And then you can go quickly into a speed climb.
That's what I do.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, you
Look
just-
into the side, just orient your body correctly, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just hurry, like basically just start looking down and then jump at it and churn when you need to. If you
Smart.
want, I can show you in first-person mode. If you type kill in the console to kill off your tank, I can show you really quick. Oh, there you go. You got it. No, you got to be closer. There you go. But make sure you're looking as far down as your camera lets you. That's the whole trick. There you go.
Yeah, I think I just need to practice this.
Yep. Alright. So the next part here is called a Haymaker. Now Haymakers cannot be done in Confogle servers and servers that disable them. If you try and do a Haymaker in any of those servers, you'll simply either punch or throw a rock. It won't let you do both. So Haymaker, pretty simple. Just
Sad face.
It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is press the punch button and the rock button at the exact same time. Oops, my bad.
Jumping
go.
ones are the coolest.
And you see how I'm picking up a rock while
Wow, that is
punching.
badass.
Yeah.
Does this work in vanilla
What's the
servers?
jumping one?
Yes, it works on
Oh,
vanilla
man.
servers.
I know, right?
Hacks.
Dude, I love doing that shit when I pub stomp with X5.
We're not pub stomping power.
When we play together.
Now, if you want, you can
I
combine
wanted to
this
say pub stomp to sound cool.
power. I will stab you. Alright, so the now you can combine this with the jump to get like a jump rock, except it's going to be a jumping haymaker. Now, what you got to do is you got to do the haymaker combo followed by a jump.
I don't think I jump now.
Now this one, you don't have to jump first, right? Or what?
No, you gotta do the haymaker first and then jump.
Yeah.
Don't
what I thought.
don't be too concerned about this. Again, it's not usable in Confogle servers.
But it's freaking
not-
awesome in vanilla.
Are pugs on Confogle?
Yes, pugs are on Confogle.
Yeah. Is it something they removed, or it's just something to do with
They
the...
blocked. They have it
Ah.
blocked.
It's just too good.
Yeah, this is freaking awesome.
Isn't it?
Oh.
What's up?
Hello there, Daddy Ping.
You casting?
No. Doing a one-on-one.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you go.
Wow, check the stream.
That I saw.
There
Oh,
you
very
go.
nice. You got one. There you go. Alright, if you want, you can try and do one more. Then we're gonna move on. Because this isn't very important.
But it's freaking cool.
Yeah, it is. I will
Power.
use this immediately.
I will go find a knife right now.
Hey,
and
he
I will stab
agrees. He agrees.
you.
It's
I know,
okay.
but I want to stab you, not him.
What are these vector graphics around me?
They're just to show you your swings. I always forget
Oh,
to
hit
disable them.
tracers?
Yeah. There used to be 3 different punches for the tank, and I was during one of these lessons, I would display the 3 different punches and show
Can you
them
do a
the
haymaker?
different hitboxes.
Sorry.
Go on.
Can you do a haymaker from standing still?
Yes.
Yep. He likes it.
No, that was a sound of frustration.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go. Very nice.
Still cool, huh?
Yeah,
Alright.
it is.
So that's that. So any questions so far on anything I've gone over?
No, I think I can remember this.
Alright. Alright, so the next thing here I'm going to cover is hittables. Now there's small hittables and big hittables. The big hittables can range from something that fully incaps a player to something that does only 24 damage, like the dead air luggage carts. Now, the small hittables are they cover the map pretty well. Now the thing is, the only way you can discover a small hittable is if there's 2 tests. One, can you move it? If you can move it by punching it, then or shoving it or shooting it, then it's a small hittable. Now the next test is does it impede movement? If it impedes movement, as in it blocks your path, etc., then it's it's a small hittable. Although this over here, so you see this little chair, this little lawn chair. Since it does not impede movement, it's not a hittable. It's just there as a decoration. So it's absolutely worthless. So, gonna be covering the small hittables here very quickly. So move that out of the way. Let me spawn the survivors in.
Oh, it'll be embarrassing if I die to them.
No, you'll be fine.
They won't shoot you.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Where is my round table? Really should organize this list.
It's right here.
No, I'm trying to spawn one. Alright. So here, I'm going to be going over small hittables with you here. Now, again, you saw the test that I gave you. So again, these over here, small hittables, they can be used too. But we're going to be focusing on this round table here. Now, the small hittables, they're really only useful to slow down the survivors or block their movement. The reason being is that the small hittables, so if you look in the tab menu really quick, I punch this, they barely take any damage. So these aren't really ideal for dealing damage with. They're more ideal just to slow down the survivors. Oh, I gotta spawn something there. You stop hugging me. So the ideal way to use these, since they don't do much damage, is that you need to attack that or punch the hittable without slowing down. So this is I'm going to show you really quick the improper way to use the hittable, where I come up to the hittable, stop, and then punch. So you see there, I took so much time just to punch a hittable that barely does any damage. So instead, what I got to do is I got to prep my punch beforehand. You go ahead and give it a try. Let's try again.
Is that quite right? Not really.
Somewhat. You gotta do it sooner. There you go. Alright, let's do one more. Very nice. Alright, so as you see there, they took a barrage of tables, barely missing any health. So again, these are only really useful to block the survivor's movement or slow them down as you're committing. So move these out of the way. Alright. So now we're going to move on to the bigger hittables here. So, with the bigger hittables, now, do you know how to do, basic hittable control, which is basically crouching?
Faintly. Like
Alright.
crouch and point your crosshair in
Okay.
a general direction.
Well, I'm going to go over the different types of hits here. So, the very easy. This is the one that allows you to have the most control over the hittable, but also gives you the least amount of speed. So here, punch the very center of it while crouching. As you see, it's really predictable, very slow, but it's very controllable. You don't have to worry about it bouncing all over the place. The next one here is called a helicopter prop. Now this is basically going to give you less control of the prop. Let me get this out of the way really quick. This is going to give you less control of the prop, but at the same time, it makes your hittable less predictable and much more quicker, so it'll cover more distance than a standard punch to the center. Alright, so I'm going to spawn up a hittable and you give it a try. Move this out of the way. Go on. There you go. Alright, I'm going to spawn up another one. I'll try and do a helicopter prop on it. Very nice. So, helicopters can be done on any prop, you just gotta hit the edge of the prop. Alright. So, I'm gonna go over now another way of hitting hittables upward. So, let's say I have a car right here, and I want to get this hittable over the prop or onto the building right here. Oh, well, I spun this too far away, let me move it. Alright. And, I mean, normally, a lot of players will do something like this, which works for some, for some things, but since I'm too close to the building, it's not going to go over. Instead, what I can do is I can get on top of the prop, stand on the very edge, look straight down without crouching, and punch straight down. Now, normally this works, but since we have a very low skybox, you're going to see the prop goes really, really, far into the sky and then bounce back down because the skybox knocks it back down. So as you see there, it would normally go on top of the building, but since the small skybox knocks it back down, it's not a good demonstration here. So you go ahead and give it a try. Very nice. Ta!
Thanks.
Actually stayed on.
I win.
Alright. So the next method, or the next punching thing, or method here, I guess you can call it a little bit of a secret, is basically where you punch hitables backwards, or punch it in the direction that you're coming from, etc. Basically, you can control a hitable from any direction into any direction, as long as you do it properly. Now, the trick to this is, originally, you gotta be facing the hitable, you're gonna punch, and then once you've already clicked your punch button, you're gonna look away to where you want it to go, and then you're gonna press the back pedal key to push yourself into the prop, while you're
The what
finishing your
key?
push. Back pedal key. The S key.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm going to show you here really quick. You go ahead and give it a try. Gotta turn more. Alright.
Oops.
No, you didn't turn in time.
Yeah.
Let's try again. Gotta turn more. Want to try and aim it towards the survivors. Nope. You can churn much sooner than that. As soon as you hit your punch key, you can churn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright, go on. There you go. Alright, let's do one more. Very nice. Alright, so the same exact physics apply to this as any other. So, let's say for example, I want to get this car onto the roof behind me. I can do the same thing, except I'm just gonna aim. I'm gonna aim a little bit higher. Or I can do a helicopter prop by hitting the edge again. Same physics. If you want, go ahead and give one of them a try. Oh, didn't turn. Let's try again.
Wait, for helicopter or for guy? You stand on the edge, right?
Yeah, you gotta stand on the edge. You don't want to be hitting it right here. See where I'm standing? You don't want to be hitting it right here. You want to be hitting it right here, basically at the tire. Oh, wow. Let's try again.
So I look down, I punch, and then I turn
No,
around
no,
and
you
back
don't want
up.
to look down. You don't want to look down. Just look straight forward. Just do a normal straightforward look. The car got in the way. I didn't think it'd get in the way. Alright, let's try again. Very nice. Alright, so, as you see, same physics apply. It's very useful. So let me move this out of the way. Alright, so any questions with Tipples?
I don't think so. Oh, wait, well, are you recording this for YouTube also?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube after this.
Okay, good. I can go back over this.
It's on Twitch too, so
Oh yeah, it'll be on Twitch, but I don't know for how long. I don't know how many highlights I can make. Alright, so the next thing here we're gonna go over is cleaving. Now, do you know what cleaving is for the tank?
Not at all.
Alright, so it's basically where you you swing your crosshair in a way that you hit a full 180 degrees rather than the traditional 90 degrees for the tank. So I'm going to be showing you here really quick. I'm going to set up the survivors.
They can't keep a
So, as I'm going to show you right here really quick, I'm going to be hitting Coach and Ellis at the exact same time. Now, this isn't a full 180 degrees, but it's the closest I can get to without having the survivors constantly have to be readjusted. And you could also do it from left to right. So right here I'm doing the right to left, so I'm facing Coach and then churning to the left and facing Alice before my punch finishes. Oops, too early. Damn it. There we go. And I can do it from left to right, so I churn, or I'm facing Coach and then churn to the right, all the way to Alice. Okay, so you go ahead and give it a try. You gotta find the right momentum with your punch. Back up a bit, back up towards Alice a bit, because the vending machine will block your punch. So go ahead and give it another try.
Wait, what?
Well, just go. Alright, you want to be standing right here, because normally you'd be able to do it from like right here, but unfortunately the vending machine is going to block your punch if you're not far enough back. There you go. Just, there you go. Now, gotta turn sooner. Try again. Sooner. There you go.
Wow, okay, wow.
Nice.
This is very counterintuitive.
This is this is extremely useful for if you're getting burgered as the tank. You can cleave and hit almost everyone that's around you, etc. Just gotta set yourself up in the right directions. Oh, you're too far from Coach now. There you go. Very nice. Alright, and just tell me when you're ready to move on.
Okay, I think I got it.
Alright. So, the next thing I'd like to go over is some basic bunny hopping. So, do you have any knowledge of bunny hopping?
No. I think I saw a
Bunny
video
ears.
on how to do it. It looks...
Alright, well, good news for you here. We're only going to be going over the very basic basic part of the bunny hopping. So back up a bit so I can spawn the car. Alright, so the basic part of bunny hopping is just landing a proper jump. So I'm going to use this car for an example. Let's say, for example, a survivor is running away from me and he's getting on top of, this is a table or a counter, and he's jumping on a counter to get away from me. Now, if I was the tank and I jumped on this, as you see, I get a lot of slowdown when I land on the prop, making it easier for survivors to get away from me. Now, this entire slowdown can be avoided if you land a proper jump. So let me see if I can show you really quick. It's been a while. And there you go. All you gotta do is just land the right jump. It's a little tricky, takes time to get it. If you want, you can hold crouch, it's entirely up to you. It's all preference based. No, you hold crouch once you're in the air. Too far.
Chat's so quiet.
Remember, only jump once. You don't wanna, if you fail the B-hop, you don't wanna keep jumping.
Yeah.
You gotta be much closer to the car. You're jumping too far away from it. Oh, no.
I knew I messed up already, so I backed up right away.
Alright, you don't want to be jumping like from right here. See where I'm jumping from? You don't want to be jumping from right there. You want to be jumping closer. Oh, you got one.
Ooh.
Very nice. Very nice. Alright, do you want to move on, or do you want to keep trying?
It's gonna take me too long to get this, I think.
Well, no, the whole point of these, the lessons isn't for you to get them, it's just that you can understand them, so then you got a basic idea of when you got to do these things. So let's try and get one more, and then we're going to move on here.
Oh, so close.
You might want to back away from the car a bit more, and then basically get a running start. That actually does affect your chance to get it, so you need momentum. Very nice.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, so again, you know, this is basic bunny hopping. This can be done on Confargo servers. Just the thing is with bunny hopping is you cannot gain speed, but you can also not lose speed if you do proper bunny hopping. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this car here. The next thing I'd like to cover is rock hitboxing. Now, do you have any idea what a rock hitbox is?
Is that for skidding rocks or something?
No.
Then no.
Alright, well let me set up the survivors then. The best scenario I can give you, just you know, using your imagination. Have you ever like tried to dodge a rock at the last second? It hits the air right next to you, but it still knocks you over like you got hit, and you're like, how the fuck did that hit me?
Yeah, probably. If I...
Yeah. Well, that's hitboxing. Alright, so I'm gonna set up the survivors here. What I want you to do is I want you to come over here and watch where the rocks are landing. Alright, now just watch where the rocks are landing. As you see, I'm not going to be hitting the survivors, I'm going to be hitting the air right next to them. So you see how the rocks aren't landing anywhere near them?
Yeah.
That's essentially hitboxing, is that there's a large area around the survivors that registers rock hits, allowing you to get some really ridiculous rock hits on people around corners, you know, through doorways, etc. So you want to come up here and give it a try? And just come stand right here because the tree gets in the way. Alright, go ahead and get in the throw. Remember, you're not aiming for them, you're aiming for the air right next to them. So you can spawn myself with this up boomer really quick. Give me 1 second. I think I could need to set them up again.
Alright.
Alright, go ahead and give it a try again.
Seriously hurt. I'm too young to feel this old. Just wash this.
Very nice. Aim a bit
This reminds
higher
me
with your
when
throws.
witches jump.
Oh, not again!
Very nice. Alright, just tell me when you're ready to move on to the next part.
This is trickier than it seems like it'd be.
It's not that hard. You're aiming at the arrow and actually, and that's about it. There you go. Very
Okay.
nice. Alright, let me kill my boomer off. Alright, so again, you can also be hitboxing survivors if they're behind a very short end wall. So here, got some survivors hiding behind a wall, and here I'm going to be throwing a rock just slightly over the wall. Oh, didn't aim high enough for the underhand. There you go. So go ahead and give it a try if you want. Very nice. Alright, now I'm going to do a little demonstration here. So what I'm going to do, let me see if this boomer will keep vomiting. I don't know if it will. Yeah, it will. So here I'm going to be making the bots crouch. And what this is to demonstrate is that, oh wow, lag. Alright, let me kill that boomer. I guess it's really laggy with whatever C-bar I just put on that. Good lord. Alright, so what this is to prove is that while crouching, your hitbox doesn't get any smaller. You can just easily get, just as, you know, you can get easily hitbox just as much as if you were standing. Very nice. Alright. So any questions with hitboxing?
No. This is gonna be pretty tough when they're actually moving.
Well, you don't want to be aiming for their hitboxes while they're moving. This is like when they're trying to hide from the tank. Oh god,
Yeah.
what the fuck happened? Oh, I forgot. I don't have the C-bars because Prodigy Sims thing isn't fixed yet.
Can you hitbox down survivors?
No, well, you're not going to damage them, but yeah, their hitboxes are really huge. Let me see if I can damage myself. Alright. Let me bring another survivor over here. So here, just down Rochelle really quick. Just punch her. Oh wow, here, let me shoot her. There you go. So watch, now throw a rock at her. Try it like you're trying to rock me. So you see right here, the down survivor is eating the rock. This is actually very useful for if you know, you're trying to pick up a survivor. So the trick to avoiding this is really you don't want to be throwing it over the down survivor. You want to be throwing it to the side of the down survivor. So if you just throw it forward, you'll end up hitting the down player. If you throw it to the side, you'll be completely fine.
Good to know. Wait, so that is hitboxing the survivor that's up, right?
No, that's yes, if you aim to the side.
Okay. Can you
it'll work.
hitbox special infected too?
No.
No? Okay. Because I've seen some interesting stuff when they shoot boomers with rocks.
Oh god. Alright.
Sorry, continue.
Alright, so the next thing here is going to be curve rocking. Now, do you have any knowledge with curve rocking?
Yeah, he curved rocks. No, I don't know what it is actually.
Alright. Alright, so curving rocks is essentially where you make a rock come from a location different from where it's, you know, looks like it's actually coming out of. Now, first thing you need to know is that there's 3 different rocks. There is the two-handed rock, the one-handed rock, and the underhand rock, and each one of them requires different timing in when you need to curve the rock, and it also requires different aiming. So here I'm going to call out the 3 rocks as I pick them up. Each of the 3 rocks looks very different as you pick them up. The two-handed rock will be picked up with both hands at the exact same time, but with both of your hands side by side, horizontally. The one-handed rock, you will have one hand pick up the rock first, followed by another hand coming in from behind, and it will be in a vertical motion. And the underhand rock is the same, with the 2 hands grabbing the rock at the exact same time, but you're going to be keeping them below your waist. So here I'm going to call them out. One underhand rock. Ah, my bad. Alright. Underhand rock. One rock. Two rock. One rock. Two rock. One rock. Two rock. Oh, invisible rock. Two rock. Two rock. Another two rock. Underhand. Alright, so do you see the difference in the rocks?
Yeah.
Alright. So now let's go on top here. We're going to do some very basic curve racking. Now, the underhand rock and the one-handed rock can be easily curved here. Basically, all you're going to be doing is you're going to be going with your tank's momentum, his animation. When you see the tank starting to get forward momentum in his throws, I'm going to show it right here. You see how he pulls back, and then once he starts pulling back, he starts to move his arms forward to get forward momentum. That's when you can curve the rock. And for the one-handed rock and the two-handed rock, just simply aim straight down once you need to curve the rock. The two-handed rock, though, on the other hand, you have to edge it over the lip here, because if you aim straight down, you'll end up blowing it up in your face like I just did. That's a go ahead. Give them a try. And we got a lot to cover with these curve racks, so tell me when you're ready to move on to the next step.
I think I kind of get it.
Alright. So let's move on to the next part here with the curve racking. Alright, gotta move, I gotta spawn them. Alright, so here, what's gonna be happening here is that basically it's the same idea as before, except the difference here is that you have a different timing for when you gotta throw the rocks. You got a smaller window too for the underhand rock. The underhand rock is actually, you gotta either do it at the very last second or you gotta face away from the survivors. So, if my target is right here, I'm gonna be aiming away, so at the restrooms. So, I'm gonna be aiming at the restrooms and then churn at them. And now this is for only the underhand rocks, but I'm showing you with the other rocks here. So again, aim at the restrooms and then churn. This can be done with all three of the rocks. It is entirely up to you. Doesn't matter how you do it. If you want, you can just do it the lazy way, where you aim straight forward, so it'd be just the trash bin, and then once you need a curve, you churn as you need to churn. But that's usually more difficult to do. Alright, so go ahead and back up. Make sure you got no vision on the survivors. Alright, go ahead and give it a try. Too early. Higher, it hit the ground. Very nice. Yeah, I think you have vision on the survivors. There you go. Oh no, not too far back. Nah, here, just do it like this. So you're gonna be right here against the wall. There you go. Too early. Way too early. Ooh, nice try on the two-handed rock. Very nice. Too early. Too much churn. Very nice. Close. Alright, and just tell me when you're ready to move on to the next part. The next part's going to be a bit more advanced than this, though. Too much churn. Yeah, the right timing. Remember, you're going to be aiming for them right here. You don't want to be aiming too far past them. Very nice. Too much churn. Ooh, that was actually pretty nice. Very nice.
Man, this is tough.
Oh, trust me. Wait till you get to the next part.
Don't scare him now.
I like to. It adds an intense feeling.
Need some help.
Alright, you ready to move on?
I do want to practice, but yeah, I'll move on.
Alright. Remember, this isn't about practicing, this is about you understanding the mechanics. I used to do it so I let people practice, but then I'd have like 3 different people asking me every day, hey, can we launch up the local server and practice so-and-so?
Yeah, that's probably annoying and pretty boring too.
It doesn't, I mean, it was fine, but it's just too many people were asking then and it became an issue. So I had to make a rule, basically no practicing. Let me set up the props. Alright. So here, we're going to be covering underhand rocks and one-handed rocks, a nice little trick with them. So, let me spawn up another dumpster over here real quick. Alright, there we go. Not a straight line, but you know what? Let's fuck it. Anyways, basically, the underhand rock and the one-handed rock, if you are point blank on a prop, if you try and throw a rock, you know, an underhand rock or a one-handed rock, it just won't work. It'll blow up in your face. The two-handed rock, on the other hand, can easily get over because it launches or it spawns above your head. Now, it's very easy to get it over because of the fact that it, you know, it's not to your waist or your chest. So, in order to curve a underhand or one-handed rock over this, over the dumpsters, wow, give me a two-handed. There we go. Just to demonstrate. There we go. So, in order to curve a one-handed rock or a two-handed rock, we're going to have to be churning around a complete 180 degrees. So, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be facing the survivors. As soon as I see myself get a one-handed rock or an underhand rock, I'm going to do a complete 180. And then I'm going to do another complete 180 again once I need to curve the rock. So I'm going to see if I can show you really quick. Too early, by the way. Yes, basically a 360 no scope. Didn't aim high enough. Well, I got the underhand rock over there, but unfortunately I didn't aim it properly. I didn't aim high enough. Always an issue with me. I can get the timing, but I can never aim high enough. Too high. Still too high. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and give it a try.
You know, I think I want to see
Turning to-
this in your first person.
Alright, just type kill in the console. And then go into first person mode. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready?
Too soon. Oops, I didn't turn fast enough. As you see, with my mouse, I'm probably moving very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the trick to it, is you have to be very quick in churning.
Thanks a lot.
Oops.
I'm guessing it's random when you do one-handeds, two-handeds,
Yeah,
blah blah.
it is. There's a new version of Confago coming out soon that allows you to select which rock you want to throw. Currently, with my auto exec, I have a rock selector script with it for when that comes out. So just tell me when you're ready to give it a try again.
Yeah, I'll try.
Good luck. And don't worry, if you find this hard, you'll love the next part. Very nice with the two-handed, even though you don't need to do it. Ooh, very nice.
Oh yeah.
Shit, help! I can't do this on my own. Give me some help. Hey, over here! Help me out! Somebody want to lend me a hand here?
Oh, almost your name high enough. Higher. You're getting it, but you're not high enough. Too early.
Want to lend me a hand here?
Shit, just get up, get up.
Ooh. Alright, lower. Higher. You didn't turn fast enough. Higher. Higher.
Oh man.
I'm down!
If you want, just to make it, so I think what I'm noticing here is that you're churning too early. You're facing them, then you turn around, and then you turn around too soon, like that. You need to let it sink in a bit here, and then try and do it. The underhand rock, you really gotta wait to the very last second to do the curve rock. This is the one-handed rock, so wait till the last second, then churn. So go ahead and give it a try. Alright, you got the right height.
What's his sensitivity?
I'm not sure.
I use the arrow keys to turn and look.
Reminds me of keyboard churners from World of Warcraft. But anyways, if you do want to skip this, we can go ahead and skip it. I mean, you have an entire video of me doing it, and you can watch how I do it.
Yeah, I guess I might as well move on.
Alright. Now this next part, this is actually the only part with curve rocking where I actually have to ask you to kill your tank so you can spectate me in first person to see how this is done. So let me set up the survivors really quick. When you get the chance, kill your tank. Alright, gonna spawn myself up. Now tell me when you're in first person.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this next curve rocking technique is basically going to show you how to curve rocks underneath you and into the survivors right here. So, the ideal rocks for this are underhand rock and one-handed rock. The two-handed rock cannot do this. So, you gotta be as close to the edge as possible. The closer you are, the better. Now the trick is you can never look straight down. So if you do something like this, where I look straight down and then turn like this, it will not work. If you look straight down, the rock will not go under. You have to do a crescent shape around your tank's feet, which you cannot see in first person because of Valve. So let me see if I can show you. And just tell me when you're ready to give it a try.
Wow, what a lucky guy, I got 3 underhand ones.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
I like got into a trance just watching it.
Were you in awe? Alright, go ahead and give it a try. You look straight down. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that, he cut onto that pretty damn quick. Very nice.
I mean, so did I. But
Not as quick
after,
as
like,
him.
yeah, I got it like immediately. Although, like, I kept on getting those overhand ones.
Too high. Still too high. Very nice.
I'm down. Oh shit! Help!
Seems like there's not as much timing involved in this one.
No, there is not.
Hey, I need some help over here. Hey, I need some help over here.
Can the survivors shoot through that?
Only I think if they're in the right angle, so I'm gonna check really quick.
Help!
Hmm.
Help!
Come on, get your ass up.
Thanks a lot.
No, I don't want to be Ellis.
Yo, I'm hurt. Wow, this was not my plan.
I'm grabbing pills. Whew. That'll keep me tight.
Yeah, you eat those pills.
Alright, let's see. Nah, I can't hit him from here. You gotta be closer to be, yeah, you gotta be somewhat directly under him.
Okay.
But as you see, he can get the rocks about, well, right about here. If you do it properly, you can get the rocks right about here. Which, again, a lot of survivors aren't really prepared for that anyways.
Trying to walk this off.
Yeah.
It hurts. But ain't nothing.
Alright, just tell me when you're ready to move on.
One more, and then I will.
This ain't how I thought it would go.
Alrighty.
Alright, well, yeah.
Alright. So any questions with any of the tank things we went on?
Like, how common is curve rocking really? I don't know if I've seen it in the
It's
few
pretty
plugs I've
common.
played.
It's pretty
Very common.
You all gotta shoot the tank. You hear me?
Alright. Any other questions?
That's it for now.
Okay. So that's it for the tank gameplay. Do you want to take like a 5-minute break, or are you ready to go up to the next special infected?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
In the meantime, give me that gnome.
Not giving you any gnome.
I want that gnome.
In fact.
No! Better not.
The gnome
No.
was flying.
No!
Oh, let me see if I can try it again. Oh, let me make him stand. There you go, yes.
No! Don't do it! He's so innocent.
Alright, for those of you who are joining right now, we are taking a short intermission until Smart gets back, and then we'll be back to the lesson.
I got a misery in my bones.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Hold on. I'm blowing up Power's gnome. Bye-bye, Nomi.
No! Holy...
Alright, so let's move on to the next set of special infected.
Okay.
Alright, so the next special infected I'd like to cover is the Hunter. Now, do you know how to wall kick? Silent wall kick? Wall jump, as they call it?
Yeah, I think that's when you just, I don't know how to describe it. You just wall jump off of a wall, right?
Yeah, you just wall jump.
Like from
this.
here
Let
and
me
then
show you
here.
really quick. Like this.
Yeah,
That's what they call
faintly.
a silent wall kick. So you're gonna kill your tank, and I'll spawn you up as a hunter.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking
So show me a wall kick really quick. No, that's not a wall kick. That's just wall pouncing. No, a wall kick, or as some people call it, a silent wall kick, is essentially where you skip the crouching and the charge up and the noise. So you see, normally I have to crouch, wait for the charge up, and I make my noise and then pounce. I can skip that entirely by using the side of an object, a solid object. So the trick to this is, there's two tricks to it. First is you need momentum. So if I were to come at this wall and turn my back to it and just press the pounce key, it would work. But if I was hugging the wall like this, if I have no momentum, I need to jump and press the S key to push myself into the wall to gain momentum and then jump. Alright, so go ahead and give it a try. There you go. Now if you want, you can hold crouch once you're in the middle of the air so you can continue pouncing afterwards. Very nice. And this works on a large variety of surfaces. So we got the picnic table here, which you could even do it off of.
I think I've been getting it right.
Yeah, you're getting it right.
Okay.
So here we got a picnic table. You can do it off of this too. You can do it off the just a little flower plant or some shit. Do the trash bins.
I hear Hunter.
You have to jump into it?
Yeah, you got to jump into it. Just do it the simple way. There. Oh, very nice. Alrighty. So, any questions on that?
No, that's pretty straightforward.
Alright. Now, do you know how to kite pounce, where you pounce along a single wall?
Oh no, definitely not. I've seen it though.
Go out here, kill off your hunter really quick, and I'll bring us over to the spot. Alright. So, I'm going to go over two forms of kite pouncing here. The simplest one, so tell me when you're in first person.
Yeah, I am now.
Alright, so the simplest one is where I have my back to a wall. Now, the trick to this is I'm going to be needing to hold the S key so that I push myself into the wall. And I need to, as you see, I'm aiming straight up, but I need to aim away slightly. I need to angle my pounce so that I pounce away from the wall, but if I'm holding the S key, I don't pounce too far away so I can make it back to the wall in time.
Cool, huh?
Yes.
Alright, so there's that. Now the next one here, it's basically the same idea. It's no special trick to it. It's just the same idea, except with this I'm going to be pressing A and S.
Is S always going to be involved?
Usually, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Usually S.
Wow, power. Wow. Alright, so you ready to give it a try? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yeah, sorry.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna be right back really quick. I need to turn off the air conditioner.
Okay.
Fine, go ahead and practice. I'm watching.
Yeah, sorry. Someone's...
It's fine, take your time.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Oh god, where'd you go? Alright. Very nice. No, you can't pounce at it like that. Here, just hug the wall. Then just turn away from it slightly. Oh, you got one, but the first one you landed on the top of these pipes. Oh, you're getting it. There you go. Very nice. Alright, and just tell me when you're ready to move on.
Alright.
Too far from the survivors.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
It seems that when I step into this corner, it says that I am. Weird. Alright, so the next part here is going to cover claw pouncing. Now, claw pouncing was a technique used on Left 4 Dead 1 to avoid getting skeeted. I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference to people who are actually, you know, pretty decent at the game, but to, you know, players that aren't as great, claw pouncing actually makes a difference. Essentially, a simple claw pounce is where you claw and then pounce. You see how with my pounce I have that clawing animation with me?
Oh yeah, do it again, please.
You're just clawing and then spamming pounce. There you go. You won't see it in first person mode, only a third person view can.
I can hear the sound though, right?
Yeah. Now that's just a simple claw pounce, and it can also be combined with a wall kick, so I'll show you here really quick. Very nice. Now, a more advanced claw pouncing is where you do a single claw, but then you bug it into each of your pounce animations. So here, I'm going to do a single claw. Let me see if I can do this properly. Now, does it look like each pounce I'm clawing? Yes, no?
A little, actually.
Alright, let me try again. Did it work?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, I can't see it because I'm in first person, but essentially all you're doing is you're doing a simple claw and then a pounce very quickly, and then after that you're doing, you're just gonna keep pouncing, but you have to keep them somewhat short, because if you pounce too long, the animation will end in the middle of the air. If you pounce too short, though, the animation won't play, and it won't play into the next pounce. Yeah, you got it. Now you don't need to keep pouncing, or you don't need to keep clawing. Just claw once and then keep pouncing.
So was I doing that right?
Oh yeah, but it's alright. Just keep doing it. No, you can't. You can't bounce off any walls like that very quickly. So you can't do it like this. And you watch. See how that's too quick of a pounce? You gotta space it out.
Wait, sorry, what was the point of this again?
To avoid getting skeeted by, I guess, lesser players, like headshots and shit, because it does distort your model a bit. It's not a really big thing, I'm just letting you know about it. That's about it. So any questions about it?
Nope.
Alright. So let's move on to the next special infected then, which is the Boomer. Now, how are you with getting long-range vomits or vomiting over props and such?
I guess if someone honed it, I don't know.
Is that something you want me to go over, or you want to skip it?
Yeah, I might as well go over it with you.
Alright.
Yeah, best be fun of me.
So just kill off your hunter, and then set up the survivors really quick.
He beat my ass fair and square.
I think I really heard something.
There we go. Alright.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, so, I'm gonna spawn myself up as a Boomer, so tell me when you're in first person mode.
Hmm.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, yes.
Alright. Alright, so, normally vomiting, so with bots and players that don't know how to arc their vomit, so in this scenario here, just aim straight at the survivors and you see I'm not landing any vomit on them.
I'm really hurt.
Now, if I want to reach the survivors from here, I gotta learn the vomit mechanics and how the game physics work. So I can aim slightly higher than the survivors. As you see here, now I can actually reach the survivors. Now the thing is with vomit is it doesn't rain. It basically doesn't rain. It goes in a straight line, and then once it reaches a certain, once it's in the air for a straight line for a certain time, it begins to go down. So if I were to be right here and vomit over them, the vomit's not going to reach them because my vomit's going in a straight line above their heads and then falling down. So it's landing right about here. Alright, so I'm gonna spawn you up. Alrighty. Now, vomiting over objects, it's pretty simple once you get the idea behind it. The trick is that you have to pretend that the object is not there, even though it really is. So you gotta distance yourself saying, okay, how can I reach the survivors from here if this car wasn't here? Alright? So if I stand right here, I can reach the survivors, because I'm pretending the van isn't there, even though it is actually there. Alright, so go ahead and give it one.
No, I know if I'm hitting them. Okay, just
there
kidding,
you
I
go.
can hear it.
Yeah, you could hear them or you'll see them shoving.
So this prop doesn't block anything, or what?
It does. It is. It's blocking them. I'm just showing you that you're pretending that it's not there. So you gotta arrange yourself as such. Let me spawn it up closer. So now, now we have the van and it's closer to them. We can't do the same trick we were doing earlier, whereas if we hug it, because if we hug it right here, as you see, my vomit's going over the van, but it's not reaching them. So I gotta pretend that the van is not there and position myself so that my vomit were to land on them naturally. Very nice. You're aiming too high though. You don't need to aim too high. Just aim over the edge of the van. Over the edge of the van. Too high. Back up a bit. There you go. Alright, so here now we're gonna try another one here.
Your boomers have food poisoning or
Oh
something.
god, I smashed myself. Alright, so I made a small little staircase coming up. So here is another good scenario of, you know, the boomer being able to vomit without being seen. So normally a boomer that is inexperienced is just going to walk up to the edge, try and boom, and it'll probably get popped by good survivors. So here what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to crouch and distance myself to when I know my vomit's going to start dropping. Then just going to vomit, that's it. Crouching does not increase the velocity or the distance of your vomit, it just lowers the exit point from your model where the vomit comes out of.
I finally understand that food poisoning joke you just made right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
It just hit me.
You can vomit them from much farther back, by the way. There you go. You're aiming way too high. Just aim straight down. Aim straight at them. There you go. Just want to keep it in a nice straight line. There you go.
I guess I'm just underestimating the distance when it comes to this.
Well, you'll get to see in the video because I have a lot of the, you know, lines being shown.
If you do, watch it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to now I'm going to show you the next part here. Now this is just a demonstration, so I'm going to put myself on top right here really quick. Now this is just to show that again, that vomit only lasts for a set amount of time, not distance. This means that if you can find a way to increase the velocity of your vomit, so in this scenario, gravity increases your vomit increases the speed of your vomit tremendously, meaning that during the time that your vomit is active, it will cover much more distance before it runs out. As you can see, I mean you'll see in the video, the distance is incredibly long. Alright, so any questions with the boomer?
Yeah.
Go on.
So, can you go over that last part again? The long distance booming? Like, from the top thing right there.
Alright, basically, vomit only lasts for a certain amount of time. So, say for example, if I were to vomit from right here and aim straight at them, my vomit isn't going to reach that, or how would I put it now? Right. If I were to stand right here and then aim straight up, you know what, Nick? I'm about to fucking kill your ass. Alright. If I were to aim straight up and vomit, naturally, because of gravity, the vomit's going to come back down and land on them. But, as I was saying earlier, is that vomit only lasts for a certain amount of time. Eventually, once that time runs out, the vomit disappears where, where the hitbox is supposed to be. Meaning that you can't just, get a really long-range vomit or aim up and hope it all sprays on top of them. So what this means is, since that vomit only lasts for a certain amount of time, and not distance rather, you can actually get some very long-range booms if you're much higher than the survivors. So right here, since I'm really high, gravity is going to make my vomit drop a lot faster, meaning that I can get more distance with my boom.
I see.
Yeah. For some reason I cannot hit Rochelle. There we go. Alright, so any questions?
No, I think that's fine.
Alright. Oh, you wanna play like that, eh? Alright, one sec. Have fun in your little smoke cloud. Alright, so let's move on to the next special infected, which is going to be the Charger. Now, do you know how to avoid stumbling at close range?
Yeah, someone told me to scratch and then charge.
No, that doesn't work. So here, let's. I'm gonna kill off let's kill off our boomers here, and we'll do it.
Shit, this hurts.
Well,
So-
sudden explosions.
So basically, the trick to avoiding stumbling at close range. So here, so as you see, I'm point blank with the survivors. So if I were to charge them right now, you see right here, I stumble.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I were to do the claw thing right here, so watch, if I do the claw thing, I still stumble. Now, in order to avoid stumbling at close range, what you gotta do is you gotta angle your charge. You gotta grab their sides, to put it very simple. So if I'm aiming straight at him, at his very center, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna aim shoulder length to the left or the right of him.
So the scratch is irrelevant?
Yeah, the scratch is irrelevant.
Oh, okay.
There you
Whoops. Well, it was against a wall. Oh, right.
go. Yeah, you were against his body. So what you're gonna want to do is press M, switch to the other side, and then press M again and switch back over. Much quicker than typing kill every time. Oh, hello
Oops.
there. So yeah, go ahead and give it a try with Nick here.
I guess people just scratch to get that extra damage before they do anything.
I'll cover that later.
Look out now!
Very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna spawn someone up really quick, so give me 1 second. Alright, so here. Now you're gonna charge Coach in the doorway. No. Stay at his center. So stay at his center right here. And then just aim left to right. Just aim left to right a little bit. There you go.
Oh, left to right, you have to do that? You don't just charge at their side?
Well, yeah, you could do that, but that's for something entirely different. This is for, let's say, because I know if I'm not going to be able to kill a Charger and I don't have a melee weapon present, what I'll do is I'll just charge at that survivor. Or, I mean, I'll charge at the Charger, literally. I know the irony to it, but I charge at the Charger and try and get him to do a chest bump, because I know I'm not going to be able to kill him in time. And then when he comes up to me, he ends up doing this, and I'm like, yes, it worked. Then now I can kill him because he can't charge me. Whereas with this allows you to, if, somebody's coming up to try and chest bump you, what you're going to do is you're just going to aim slightly to the right or left of them, and you won't get chest bumped. So, any questions on that?
So the chest bump thing is when you run into them to force the stumble, right?
Yes, like this. Oops. He was still stumbling. Alright. So you ready to move on to the next part?
Yeah.
Alright. So, the next part here is called side charging. So I'm going to show you here really quick. So I'm going to show... Oh, no, it's killing you. Sorry.
It's okay.
It happens. I don't know why the... Oh,
Oops.
God.
Sorry, I always... It's a habit to, to spam the left click and stuff like that to spawn.
Xbox, right?
No, just, playing the game.
Alright. 1 second.
This Xbox obviously has left click.
Alright. Well, yeah, it does have left click. If you got a mouse. Alright, anyways. So side charging. So this is basically side charging is where you come at their side and you grab them basically if you want away from objects or even just into a depth charge. Let's say for example here's Rochelle. If I come at her straight on like this and aim to the right, I'm not going to get anything. So you see right here, completely miss. So in order to get this side charge, what I got to do is I got to come at her from her edge. And then once I'm here, I'm going to turn to the right, but I can't do a full 90 degrees. It has to be less than 90. Stop pushing me. Alright, so again, come at her from her side, aim less than 90 degrees to the right, and there you go. Alright, so just to give you an example here what you can do with this, I'm going to spawn up a survivor really quick. So here we got Coach trying to avoid getting death charge, and let's say the tree area over there is the death charge. See if I can get his attention. Here, I'm right here. Well, doesn't matter. Anyways, here. So I'm going to come at him from his side, and I'm going to aim no more than 90 degrees. Again, if I aim 90 degrees, this... Oh, wow, I actually grabbed him. But, yeah, if I aim more than 90 degrees, usually you don't grab them. So here, I'm going to spawn him up again.
So this situation is for when you really want to charge in a particular direction?
Yes. Go ahead and give it a try again. Very nice. So here, I'm going to set us up in a better scenario really quick. So you spawn up. Alright. So here, an ideal scenario. Oh boy. They killed me. Alright. So here, ideal scenario. Stop pushing me, god damn it!
Sorry.
Alright, so here, an ideal scenario. Survivor comes up, has melee weapon out, and he's like, bitch, I'ma cut you, alright? If you come up to him, you're gonna get cut. But anyways, this is an ideal scenario. He's trying to avoid getting charged off of the rooftop, and this allows you, native, this allows you to charge him. Again, you can't aim more than 90 degrees. So here, watch. He's hugging the wall, but I'm still gonna charge him. Oh boy, Coach. What good job. You're cornering.
Fantastic.
So here, you give it a try now. Oh, whoa there, what are you doing? No. Oh, no. You have to be right next to him. You're at his angle. You don't want to be on his angle. So you bring Nick back, or Ellis back up. Oops, I didn't mean it. 1 second. There you go. Alright.
Okay, so
watch. Alright, there. You got it right. You want to come at him straight like this, and you want to aim no more than 90 degrees from him.
oops, that was 90.
Yeah, that was 90 and more. Alright. If you want, you can just kill yourself, and I'll spawn you back up here. That's good, but you want more than that. You want to take him off the rooftop. Oh wow, that'll work. Ooh, very nice.
Thank you.
There you go. And there's side charging for you. Very useful when you want to charge them in a particular direction. Even if they're hugging something, you can still get a pretty good death charge.
You get that in a pug, people will love you.
Yeah.
Alright, so any questions?
Yeah, can I do it one more time?
Alright, sure. Let me set up Ellis. Let's see. There I am. Alright. Nope. You weren't at his side, or you weren't lined up with him.
God damn it.
More than 90. Or 90, my bad. Alright, go. Very nice.
Yeah, I was just trying to practice actually doing it like fast instead of
Or if you want,
taking
you can
my
try
time.
that. Yeah, I'll spawn you or spawn him up again. Oops. Alright, there you go. Damn.
Look at this pro.
I'll probably have that quick split second because they'll definitely just be shooting me or hitting
Yeah.
me.
Oh wow, GG Valve. Shit, guys. That happens sometimes. I don't know what causes it.
Oh yeah, that happened to you last time.
Where are you going? Oh wow. You just really wanted to knock him out, didn't you?
No, it's just accidental misfire again. Alright, I guess we can move on.
Sounds like a personal problem to me. Very nice. Alright. Alright, so there you go. I may just stumble Ellis off because he's bugging me. Oh wow. Look at this cheater. Look at this cheater. Yeah, not getting stumbled. Wow. I bet you feel great about yourself, don't you, Ellis? You know what? You know what? Hold on. I got this.
3 hours later.
Aww. I can see if I can stumble him somehow. Oh, wait. I got this. Never mind. I got this now. No, back up. Alright. Alright, here goes. Wow, you serious? You fucking serious? Wow.
Wow,
Look at
these
that.
guys.
Yeah, look at that. They got fucking. Wow.
Oh, look
They,
at those hacks, dude.
What are those shoes that they call them? Cleats for when people go golfing?
Yeah, cleats.
They're fucking wearing cleats. Look at that. Oh, there goes Nick. Oh, there goes. But Alice still remains. You know what? Fuck you, Alice.
There you go.
You know, no. He deserves much worse. 1 second. And then we'll move back to what we're
Should
doing.
have just death charged them all right there.
There. I'm death charging him now, Power.
Wow.
Death charging him now.
Should teach me to do that death charge.
Shit. Oh my god.